Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Thursday today. It is 20 to 4. I am still in Sarnia, and it is really, really warm. A Leather Bag Lady weather report. If I was at home, I would be by the pool right now, basically. It's not that hot, but I think if you were sitting in the direct sun, it would be really, really nice. Anyway, today's bag it's a well-loved offering today. This little bag is by a company called Simard, made in Italy. Like I said, it is very well loved, but it's kind of unique. It's just a super cute little shape. It's got a nice base on it. Got a little bit of detail on the side, but just this is kind of unique. So it closes and there's a magnetic button here, and it's just kind of cool. There's a little turn lock, almost like just a little change pouch. Come on. So there is a little bit of wear on the glazing. Some of the glazing is missing. Now, my immediate go-to would be to just run a marker along that. However, I have done that in the past, and God forbid it start raining and it then bleeds onto your clothing. So I am going to use my Doc Bailey's Black when I get home, and I will be I'll be able to kind of let that dry really well. There is a little bit of separation. It's well loved. This bag is really, really, really well loved. But the leather is beautiful. It is made in Italy. Like, it's such great quality. It's got good pockets. It's just a great little bag. Very unique. Very, very unique. If you're not a huge bag person, but you know you need to carry something out of necessity, and maybe you want something a little bit unique, a little bit different, whoops, this is absolutely it. So there we go. So today and yesterday was Shop at the Shed. So I will be mailing those bags out next week when I get home. I've been out and about today booking shows for the first 2 weeks in December. I am going to be here with Auntie Anna, and I think even my mom is going to come too. The park closes December 1st, and I have quite a few months to have to find a place to lay my head. But some amazing news. Yesterday, when we got the fee structure for next year's park fees, we are going to 11 months. I am so shocked. I did not think at all that we would get there at all, let alone get there so soon. So it's exciting because it is quite a bit of money for park fees, but it's for 11 months. I don't need to find somewhere to stay and pay for that and pay for my lot fees if I don't want to. But if I want to still go and do a little bit of travel, which I really was going to do, and I'm a little bit excited about doing it. So I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet, but I just love the fact that I am not under that pressure. I am not under that pressure financially. I'm not under that pressure emotionally, and it feels pretty darn good. Still in Sarnia, I went around, as I said. I picked up a bed frame yesterday, so I actually now have a bed, and the bed frame was in Wallaceburg. Now, prior to all this stuff happening, I had a good look around Wallaceburg, Blenheim, Chatham at houses. And I really, really, really do like this neck of the woods. I really do. Now, do I like it enough to make a huge move? Maybe in the future. I'm not sure. Things are a lot more kind of established now that the park is going to be open for 11 months, but I need to experience that 11 months. I'm very lucky. My house has been winterized to kind of an above average standard. So it was kind of a premium winter package that my unit was given when it was built. One of the reasons why I just could not take a chance and let my unit go away. Now, in saying that, I am aware that the pricing in this neck of the woods is not as expensive as it is, Hamilton, Toronto. So where we were looking, again, prior to all this marriage breakup and all this nonsense, we were looking at 12-month parks, and I think the cheapest one we were looking at was like 250,000, right up to like 375, 400,000. And these were for visibly trailer-like looking things. You know what I mean? So I did a little bit of a math equation the other night with Mom and Auntie Anna, and we used 250,000 as our kind of benchmark. And I minused what I paid for my unit, and then I divided the rest by my lot fees. And my calculation, it would take me 20 years to meet that 250,000. And that is taking 250, taking my model, the cost of my unit off. So and I mean, that was before I knew we were going to be 11 months. I can't tell you how amazing it is to be in a park that is open for 11 months and having paid what I paid for my trailer. I mean, it just, as much as I was really thinking that maybe Grand Valley wasn't the best place for me, just because there really isn't a lot going on. Everywhere you go is a half-hour drive. Beautiful half-hour drive. But it is still a half-hour drive to the storage unit, to, any job that I'm going to get. And it just, I don't know. But things have definitely changed now. So would I still like to end up out this way? Maybe. Sarnia is a beautiful spot. I'm actually going to visit a friend from high school tonight who has a relatively new relationship. I think she met her guy maybe a little bit before I met he who shall not be mentioned. They're doing a lot better than we are, that's for sure. They are still very much in love, and I am still very much in love too. But that doesn't matter, because it just doesn't matter. When you're dealing with the personality type that I'm married to, it doesn't matter at all. So anyway, I'm enjoying my time here. Mom and Auntie Anna have just returned, and it's been great. The 11-month is fantastic. We are heading back tomorrow morning, and tomorrow evening I am going to Dunnville to stay with Connie and Mike. I am so looking forward to that. I love Dunnville. I would absolutely have bought a trailer in Dunnville. I looked at trailers. I mean, the story is apparently that I owned my trailer before I was asked to leave, which is absolute nonsense. My transaction was very fast because my unit was empty, and all it took was just, here's your money, here's your keys. So had I I don't know, had I had more time, had I maybe, I don't know, had I thought about it a little bit more. But I mean, when I bought my unit, I really fully intended to still work on my marriage. I really did. I thought it was going to be something that we could do, slowly. Um, but, obviously that is not going to happen. And had I do it over again, I maybe would have looked out here. But anyway, it is what it is. Oh, I think I got a mosquito bite. Ooh. And it is what it is. But yeah, no, my trailer was not purchased prior to me being told to leave in any way, shape, or form. But whatever whatever his story is whatever his story is. I mean, we always used to say, there's your side, my side, and the truth. And I am not a liar. I do not lie. I was not raised that way. I think somebody's parents would be rolling in their grave, to be quite honest. But anyway, it is what it is. So tonight, like I said, I'm going to visit Maria, friend from high school. Actually, more my sister's friend from high school, but she used to hang out with me too a little bit. And we will be we're having Chinese for dinner tonight. I am so looking forward to it. I have not had Chinese for the longest time. When we lived in the house, prior to moving into my house, we had the best Chinese that was local to us, and we ate it a lot. But since when we moved into my house, we really didn't have it. I didn't like the local Chinese takeaway, so I'm really looking forward to it tonight. So, anyway, it is just something that, it's just something that I've got to work through at the moment. It's been a really good couple of days. Auntie Anna's in good spirits. Had a little bit of a visit with my cousin Stephen last night, which was okay. And we're going to visit my Uncle Kenny, and we're just doing a whole bunch of stuff. It is so beautiful here in Sarnia. It really is. It's such a lovely, lovely place. And I got my bed in Wallaceburg, which is a really nice spot, which I think would have absolutely been a location that I looked at in terms of finding a house or whatever. But anyway, decisions were made that were made. And we're just moving along. Just had a bad day yesterday, but today's not too bad. It's just going to take time. That's all. It's just going to take time. Trying not to think about things too much. It's easier said than done, right? Easier said than done. But anyway, I'm going to go out and see what's going on with wee Mary and Auntie Anna, and I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully Shop at the Shed will go smoothly. I did bring some stuff to do it, so maybe I'll start tonight. I'm not sure. Just the platform to take the pictures is not the greatest, but anyway, nothing I can do about that. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.